Condolences to the family of Tavie Badiee. Rest in peace to Tavie Badiee, who was recently killed in Buckhead. Allegedly, her Uber truck was shot up for over 20 seconds. I don't know about y'all, but this is deep. We finna get into it. Go! Tavie Badiee, man. First off, condolences to the family. Rest in peace to her. Atlanta rapper who was recently killed in Atlanta's area, the Buckhead area. That's where I stayed last time I was down there. And this is the good part of Atlanta. And this where she lost her life as well. So, you know what I'm saying? You got to really look into what's going on. This doesn't look like an random shooting. This is not a keep in mind, this is a female. This is a woman that came over here from, she's Guyanese. So she over here with her brother. And her brother even took to the internet to basically mourn his sister, but at the same time say I'll get with them later. So I would assume, I'm assuming when you say I'm gonna get with them later, you know who you talking about. So you must know what the situation is about. So to me, what I'm kind of getting from that is the fact that his sister possibly lost her life to some people that he know. Now, what's exactly going on, I'll never know, because we know when people get money, jealousy, envy, animosity, you know what I mean? People despite you, people just don't like you because you start to do good. Now, I done seen posts have surfaced between her and somebody she was into it with, who was her alleged friend, and they had fell out, you know what I'm saying, her friend Lola, whatever. They was internet dissing, but I don't think them two, being women, internet dissing each other, led to a car pulling up shooting for 20 seconds into a Uber in Buckhead. Now let's understand, shooting for 20 seconds. Yeah, if you got to switch, you gonna dump the whole 30 in like 2, maybe 3 seconds. But to be shooting for 20 seconds, just understand, normally count with your hand or with a stopwatch to 20 seconds and understand that if you in that 20-second time period, that time frame of 20 seconds, and you sitting in the vehicle and you getting shot at heavily, that 20 seconds feel like an hour. Understand that point. So it was she targeted? I'm gonna say so, because nobody gonna sit there and shoot at you for 20 seconds. Unless they came to take a soul. When it's just some slide on you type shit, yeah, they might get up on you, bop, 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 and bounce out. But they pulled up, bop, 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 20 seconds. Long. That's a long time. The driver didn't drive off. He didn't crash into nothing. Basically, when the shooter started, I'm not going to say the driver had something to do with it, but you can't never rule it out, because at the same time, we all know when people in the car and it's getting shot at. I done been in cars when it's getting shot at. I've been a nigga shooting at the car. I've been on both sides. But at the same time, he didn't try to bounce out. He didn't veer off the road and hit nothing. He didn't. So you got to look at the situation for what it is. He probably, if he's an Uber driver, just an Uber driver, he's not there to play protection. So when this happens, it's totally unexpected to him, being a driver, and he just driving his Uber to their destination. You know, he driving his customer to their destination. It just so happens his Uber truck got slid on. So I can see him hearing the shots, and the shots shattering the windows and hitting the car and hitting the truck and all of that, and him getting low. Now, it's being alleged that in that 20-second period, it might have been some shots returned from the car, and they're not saying it was like the driver. So, you know, they saying that Tavie Badiee might have returned fire, but it's not a for sure thing right now. But I'm just saying, it was so many shots going on that had to been a hit. Because in a hit, you cannot leave until your man is down. You took a bag for that. But my whole thing is, if that's what that was, what was it for? Was that for, was her brother into something that was so deep that they was willing to catch anybody related to him and do something to them just to make him pay for it? Because in so many words, just the little things he did say on social media makes it look like he know what's going on. He know why this happened. You see what I'm saying? It's if you from the streets, you understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to her. But at the same time, you just got to understand this was not just random. This was not a random. She didn't get slid on randomly. Like Tavie Badiee was getting to some money because she was an exotic dancer too at the same time. But to be more street with it, she was a stripper. But she was a rapper too. But we all know how plentiful Atlanta is on getting money. So at the same time, I'm not going to say she was over here jacking off wreck. You feel what I'm saying? So we don't really know what's going on. Did her brother get into something that spilled back on her? Because we know it's been a couple females in the game that done lost their life because stuff that people that they was involved with was into, and they lost their life because of it. Is this one of them type of situations? Y'all let me know what y'all think. Man, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's time for that Culture for the Streets, hosted by Moppy and Paint. We out of here.